Welcome back to another Sedlak Offroad School Enduro riding tip, and today we show you how to ride a hill climb. In today's Sedlak Offroad School Enduro riding tip, we want to talk about hill climbs. We're back out on the trails, I'm back on the WR. It's summer, so it's really dry, really dusty, and we want to talk about what it takes to find traction in some really steep hill climbs. That's the one behind me. We're going to have some different clips for you, explain where you need to sit, when to stand, what gear to ride in, and just in general, trying to get traction on your rear end so you can make it up the hill safe. Really important when you're riding a hill climb is to find traction early. You want to make sure you come in nice and clean, a torquey gear if you're on a 450, at least second or third. As I said in the clip, I'm doing this hill in third gear, and then you just roll on the throttle. You don't want to be super aggressive on the clutch, too hard on the gas. All that does is it just lights up the rear wheel. You're just spinning, you're starting to slide, the bike's starting to fishtail, feet coming off the pegs, and that's where a lot of people go wrong. That's where they make the mistake. They come in a little nervous, anxious, too hard on the gas, the bike starts spinning, and you're not going to build any speed. Traction early so you can build up speed, and then the higher you get, you lose more and more traction. But now, because you build your speed on the bottom, you have enough momentum to just ride up nice and clean, feet on the pegs, in control, and you'll make it up to the top, no problem. Body position is key, especially going up with the bike already being at an angle. You want to make sure you're in the front of the bike. The bottom, especially when you're starting to figure out the hill climb, sit down. Don't worry about standing up. Sit in the front of the bike, chest forward. Like I just mentioned in the clip, your chest is forward, elbows are up, and you have one finger on the clutch. So if the bike starts to wheelie, you can feather the clutch a little bit, get the bike under control, and then you start to accelerate. As you accelerate, you'll have the tendency to slide back on your bike. So make sure your feet grip onto the foot pegs, your knees grip onto the bike, and you're holding yourself forward in your chest, tension in your body, so you're not sliding to the back of the bike. And then as you're building speed, halfway up the hill climb, you'll feel it. The bike all of a sudden gets really stable, you have the momentum. Now you can start to stand up and balance up the last little part of the hill climb. If you don't feel comfortable standing up, just keep sitting down. But like I said, that beginning part, sitting forward, chest over the handlebars, elbows up, feather the clutch a little bit, that's key to building momentum and making sure you get a good run up. And this is how you ride a hill climb. So use this technique when you're out there, play around with it a little bit, and start on a hill that's not too crazy. Start with something easy, focus on your body position, make sure you get comfortable sitting in the front, keeping your chest forward, and then go to steeper and steeper hills, and eventually you get to some stuff that gets really, really scary, and you will fall back onto the right technique, and you'll figure out that at that point it's really easy to make it up a hill.